Like, let's go. A credit report is straightforward. It's essentially a detailed history of your credits, covering everything from your payment history to the age and status of your accounts as reported by the 3 major credit bureaus in the United States: TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. So, a simple way to summarize this information is a FICO Score, which is a calculated number between 300 and 850 that summarizes your credit report. The higher your score, the lower the interest rates, and the better the rewards you'll get from banks. Plus, a high credit score is also vital for a number of other things, like getting affordable insurance, finding an apartment, or even qualifying for a cell phone plan. So a credit score is made up of your payment history, which is 35% of your score. Because this is such a large number, it reveals the importance of paying every bill on time, even if it's just a minimum. If you're struggling with this, you can set up automatic payments for everything. Number 2, credit utilization. So that's 30% of your score. So basically, to avoid damaging this, don't exceed more than 30% of your maximum credit line. Both total and for each individual account. If you're struggling with this, try paying off your balance early a few times a month or asking your bank for a credit line increase. Number 3, length of credit history is 15% of your score. The existence of this means that you shouldn't close out your old credit accounts unless you absolutely have to, as otherwise you'll hurt your credit score. Number 4, so recent inquiries for credit takes up 10% of your score. So don't apply for new credit cards and loans unless necessary, since each credit inquiry will slightly lower your credit score by a few points to like the next 12 months. So to build a credit history and a credit score, you'll need to use credits. And the easiest way is to open a credit card and then like a student or a secured credit card that's designed for people with no credit history. And be sure to actually check your credit report for mistakes at least once a year, as these errors can dramatically affect your credit score. Should you find one, be sure to contact the credit bureau as soon as possible. Okay. So there are some rules that you should follow. Number 1, a credit card is not a license to purchase what you can't afford. Treat your credit card like a debit card and you'll avoid spiraling into debt. Number 2, in order to build a great credit score, you'll have to follow all the rules outlined in what I said earlier. Yeah. And number 3, your credit card doesn't have to match your checking account. So you can go shop around for the best credit card. So like you can go into like other banks and shit and like pull up, see what has the best rates and stuff and the policies. So like you don't have to get a credit card from the same bank that you have your bank account in. Rule number 4, unless it's an amazing travel credit card. Avoid cards that have annual fees. That's because no one should have to pay each year for the privilege of using a credit card unless its rewards are truly outstanding. Rule number 5. Never use a credit card to withdraw cash at an ATM. Otherwise, you'll have to pay a cash advance fee, which generally equals 2 to 5% of the withdrawal plus interest. And rule number 6. Avoid using your credit card abroad if it charges a foreign transaction fee. This fee is assessed every time you pay for something not in US dollars and is generally 3% of the purchase price. Rule number 7. If your card is stolen, call your credit card company as soon as possible. And most credit cards come with $0 fraud liability, so you won't be held responsible for any unauthorized payments. Number 8. If you have a bad credit history, or just a lack of a history altogether, and you can't qualify for a normal credit card, you can use a secured card to rebuild your score. And number 9, if you have credit card debt and an excellent credit score, do a balance transfer to a zero-interest credit card offered by different lender. Okay, I'm done. Bye.